Yes, sir. Preparing for the AT, February 10th. Woo. So today is January 16th and we are out here at Olino State Park. We're going out to the Sweetwater Lake primitive campsite. It's about 4.5 miles from the trailhead, so it'll be a good distance for us to go today. This is the one that I tried going to in basically my first YouTube video, where I went and camped down near Ocala, because this one was not open yet, but it was open. We got a reservation yesterday and we are hiking out there right now. It's supposed to get down to about 30 degrees today, and I've brought my Kestrel with me, so we'll be able to tell exactly what temperature it is in the morning, both inside and outside the tent. I'll probably do inside my sleeping bag as well, just to get an idea. The bag I have, the Big Agnes Anvil 15, is rated for 15 degrees, and I'd like to see how warm I can stay with it being 30 degrees outside. I do expect, starting February 10th at Springer Mountain, that I will have some days probably in the Smokies that will get into single digits, and I'd like not to freeze to death. Although I don't know that anybody on the Appalachian Trail has actually died that way, by just freezing to death. I also don't want to be so miserable that I have to get off trail, because I wasn't prepared for that kind of cold. Hopefully the camera view is decent. I don't know if you can see me, probably too close, but hopefully it gets a good view of the hike. We'll find out, I guess. So this will be the second time in my tent actually camping out in it, and the first time with the sleep system, both the pad and the Anvil 15 mummy bag. So definitely curious to see how it goes. I have been sleeping in the bag at the house since December 29th, so I know it and the pad are comfortable. Although I do have to turn the air down, or at least not turn the heat on, and put the fan on full blast just to be able to stay in it each night, and even then it's still on the warm side. So alright, so this is where that service road connects to that we passed earlier. Probably would have been a little bit of a shortcut. I kind of wish we could walk it, but that's alright. Right now we're trying to get miles in. We had to be at the park at 2 o'clock in order to be allowed to camp out at Sweetwater. I guess they want to make sure everybody has plenty of time to get there. Last time I think we did 4.5 miles out here in right at 3 hours. 3 hours and 5 minutes, maybe, something like that. I think that was my last video. So we should be able to get out there by 5 o'clock, 5:30 at the latest, something like that. Hopefully we still got some sunlight. Get everything set up. I did bring my hammock as well. I will probably not be bringing it on the AT, but since I'm going to be just camping here for the night, and it's just kind of a short hike in and out, I figured I'd bring it, see how comfortable it is. I may have some hours today to kind of just hang around, if you will. Probably too close to get me in the camera, but Florida has its own distinct beauty, that's for sure. All the trees with the palmettos under them like that, I like this. I'm not crazy about just like palmetto fields, like we've gone through a few earlier, that is nothing but palmettos. I don't know. I mean, they're all right, I guess, but I guess because there's nothing taller to see, it's just a green. Maybe from a higher vantage point, it would have some more beauty to it. But I like this. All the trees spread out among the green palmettos. Been a good little hike. I only took really one break. We stopped for a quick second at the one place, but I think we only took the pack off once for an actual sit-down break, so that's not too bad. And it looks like we're arriving here, I think overall in less than 2 hours with the break included, so that's a good time. I like it. So we'll check out the preview a little bit later, but there is at least 100 yards from campsite and from water source. It looks like it has a little moon cut in the doorway, but it does have slats at the top for ability to looks like, is that gloves on the rock? Kind of looks like it's gloves. Can't tell. Yeah, I think that is gloves. There's some firewood here, so that's good news. But yeah, it looks like gloves and firewood, and the firewood is from, looks like last weekend, so that's good news as well. I don't know about the gloves though, that's just odd. But we made it. We are here. Sweetwater campsite. Let this set down. Gently, so we do have electronics, and plus with that hard bag there at the bottom of the pack. We'll see how that works, but I don't want to stress it out by on the lid on an option too. Damn. Yeah, so those have been sitting there all month. So that's good. I'll just take you off of here. Yeah, I definitely need to adjust the waist belt on that pack. But we've got probably, it is currently like 3 minutes until 4. So we got probably at least an hour, if not an hour and a half, before it gets, before the sun goes down. And here we go. Here's our Sweetwater Lake. And we got this all to ourselves. Of course, we've got the lake here, and of course the campsite over there, and of course the little fire pit here in between the rocks. So nice. And the privy, of course, is down over there. Gonna be a little chilly, but that's all right. So for those who have asked how I blow up my air mattress at night, no, I do not sit here and breathe all the breath I've got left in me after hiking into this. No, it's a much easier way. Spread it out the best you can, and then you have this stuff sack here that has the perfect outlet that snaps right on to the front of that. And then all we have to do is capture enough air in here, capture the top, roll it, and squeeze it right on in. Just blow it out just to, like you would a garbage bag or anything you were trying to put in a container, just so the sides don't stick to each other. Once it captures the air, then you just squeeze it on out. And obviously this big bag is a lot more air than my lungs can hold. There it is. All set. It's the 4-inch pad, and then of course the Bay Agnes 15. Of course, here's the headpiece, and of course you got a few feathers coming out because it's a fairly new bag, so some of that's going to come out of the stitching a little bit. But there we go. Hopefully, it's supposed to keep it cool, or keep it warm, excuse me, down to 15 degrees. So we shall see tonight if it'll keep me warm. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. If it'll keep me warm at 30 degrees. So we're going to go over this direction. See if we can't hang it. And that one might not be big enough. We'll see.